Hi there, I'm Sylvia Plester-Silk, and 10 Minutes to Joy is your weekly invitation to reset, recharge, and rediscover your most joyful self through aha moments and simple energy techniques. Today, we're discussing creativity. I don't remember what grade it was, but I was told I wasn't creative. I believed that lie for many a year. I've been told it again and again. But yet I have created things. I've created things of great beauty, in my humble opinion, meaning that when I look at them, they create joy in me. To me, that is beauty. I remember I have a deep desire to learn to sing. I've had it for years and years and years. And I went to one teacher, voice teacher. I spent half an hour with her. And she said to me, "There's nothing I can do. I can't help you learn how to sing and carry the tune." Yes, I know all you singing teachers out there are going, I could teach you how to sing. But what I did was I walked out of the session and I said to myself, screw it. So I can't sing. I'm going to sing on my own terms. So I'm going to sing and I'm going to do it with full throttle. And if you don't like it, don't listen. And something in that experience unleashed my creativity around singing. I let go of that teacher's judgment and decided I'll sing as I want to sing. I think so many of us are told by so many different ways that we're not creative, whether it's when we're coloring and we color outside the lines, or the rules are we have to color within the lines. Sometimes there are just so many rules, and sometimes we just need to say, screw it. I'll do it my way. About 15 years ago, I studied with Second City Improv in Toronto. And one of the most valuable gifts I got from that experience was the gift of what they described as disposable theater. And I wish I could remember the instructor to give him or her appropriate credit, because that statement for me has been an incredibly freeing statement in my life. We would get on, we would do skits, and they were all disposable. We didn't have to do it right. There wasn't only one way to do it. We were taught in improv to let go of the outside forces and just respond. The yes and approach. Yes, and I'll build on that idea. We can use yes and in our artwork, whatever that might be, whether it's a podcast like I'm attempting here and succeeding, I think, whether it's doing artwork and creating a painting, whether it's how you garden and creating a beautiful garden. Creativity has so many definitions. I remember in English class being told I wasn't creative. And yet, during my annual writer's retreat, I discovered I am actually a really good writer, and I actually can write fiction, although I don't often do it. So enough about me. I've freed myself up. Some of it is through support, and some of it's from being told, no, it's not possible, and my own stubbornness of saying, well, maybe it's possible for me. So, how do you connect to your own creativity to discover in your own way? Some of it may be taking courses. I've taken courses to just explore. I took one on stained glass, and that was enough. It may not be artistic creativity, and we get caught up in that artwork should be about creativity. Isn't it great artwork if you create something that frees up people in some way to have more time and more space for more joy. If we could just take all of those rules that you must sing on key, you must use the right words, because let's face it, I'm one of those ones that like to get creative with the lyrics sometimes. And certainly, I don't think I can carry a tune in a basket, and I'm okay with that. How can you just go, enough already? I'm going to sketch because I'll just sketch the way that I want to sketch because it gives me calm, or it gives me joy, or it just gives me pleasure. We do not have to create a Rembrandt. And let's face it, there are people out there that don't like Rembrandt's paintings. It may be that our artwork or our creativity is expressed through our daily work. And isn't that beautiful? It is learning and connecting in with your sacral chakra, which is your second chakra, the place of creativity, sexuality, bringing things to life. And as we connect, and it may be holding your hand on your sacral chakra, which is just below your belly button, and holding space. What would you desire to do or to create? What if there were 0 rules on how you had to do it? Or if you're like me, I like to learn the rules early on when I'm taking a creative course so that I can break them appropriately as it sees fit. So sometimes creativity is just about getting in connection with yourself and allowing that inner spirit, that inner beauty that's within you to be expressed in whatever form that is for you, whether it is in the written form, whether it is in the, whether it's in how you connect with other people and have conversations. That can be entirely creative. It may be how you ask others questions to get to know them better and understand them better and get more close. You could be uber creative in how you offer therapy to people. Maybe you're creative in how you put things on a shelf and arrange things. But let's broaden our description of what creativity is and start to just allow yourself to play with whatever medium is calling you and express yourself. What is it you want to say? So what if those colors don't go together? If they give you joy, then they do go together. There are no rules when it comes to creativity, and rules and judgments of others can actually, for many people, stagnate them, as it did for me for several decades. And I encourage you to think about who told you that, and how dare they have the right to give you that feedback? Because what is the beauty for you in what you've created? Allowing yourself to be your own meter of creativity and finding joy in the act of creating. It may not be ever, I don't think any of my artwork will ever be in a gallery, but that's not my goal. My goal is to feel that Zen peace inside when I'm painting, and to have something I look at that brings me joy because I know it came from within me, and that has value, irregardless of what anybody else thinks, says, or does about it. And if you don't like my art, don't look at it. How can you adopt the playing and creativity? Just play. Pull out some crayons. Get a coloring book if that's what you want. Get out there in your garden and dig and plant flowers that feel like it goes together. Heavens, in nature, all of the colors go together, and that's what brings the splendor of gardening and wild meadows and so on. So to say that only certain colors go together isn't even true. We see it all the time in the beauty of nature. So today, consider, how are you really creative, even though people may have told you you're not? Honor that creativity, revel in that creativity, and do more of your creative self, because there is beauty in it and there is joy to be unleashed by it. It's a wrap for today. Small moments create big changes. Keep growing, keep smiling, and keep creating. I'll see you next Friday on 10 Minutes to Joy.